Rudy Giuliani lost his defamation case, and now he's being ordered to pay nearly $150 million to two election workers in Georgia for the harm caused by defamatory statements he made about them during the 2020 election. These two people, Rondra Shea Moss and Ruby Freeman, I heard the voicemails. I heard the destructive comments stemming from that defamation, and I definitely heard Donald Trump naming these two people by name, all because he lost the election. And that's all it came from. It's all it's coming from. Now, Moss and Freeman were awarded more than $16 million each for defamation, $20 million each for emotional distress, and $75 million in punitive damages. All of it stemming from the statements that Giuliani and others, including Donald Trump, made. Now, I would feel incredibly sorry for this man, but I don't. I don't feel a bit sorry for Rudy Giuliani. Now I like to count myself as a Christian, forgive and forget. I am not going to forgive, and I am definitely not going to forget. His statements of defamation, Rudy Giuliani's, among others, especially from Donald Trump, those statements nearly got these two women killed. As I said earlier, I heard the voicemails from these people. People that Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump influenced with these lies. So I'm not going to feel a bit sorry that this judgment is going to bankrupt him. And Donald Trump should be in the midst of this too. Rudy, I know I keep harping on this in every video I talk about you in. You were the guy who brought down the mafia, La Cosa Nostra, one of the top prosecutors who took down John Gotti and the Gambino family. You were you were America's mayor. You were the one who got that city through the worst terrorist attack of American history, September 11th. One of the people that brought this country back from that nightmare. And what did you do? You ran for president unsuccessfully, trying to home in on those 9/11 fears. And you lost badly. But in the end, you didn't dust yourself off. You didn't learn from your mistakes. You jumped right in to the same pile of crap that destroyed your presidential campaign and aspirations. You jumped in bed with Donald John Trump. And what did you do? You lied for him. You defamed, you pushed his lies to the point where people were ready to burn this country to the ground, all because Donald Trump lost. And you almost got two people murdered. So you're going to pay this money. And if it bankrupts you, so what? No sympathy. You made your bed, Giuliani, and now you're going to have to lie in it. You shouldn't be lying in that bed alone because Donald Trump forced you in that bed. But you had a good political career, and you destroyed it. You stabbed yourself in the back. You put the knife in your own heart. the minute you decided to lie for Donald Trump. The minute you named those two women. And their lives have been completely destroyed because of it. And what sickens me all the more is how the MAGA wants to play the victim. The MAGA wants to play that he didn't mean this, he meant that. And if he didn't mean that, it isn't as bad as you think it is. You had a chance during this week, during this trial, to testify, to defend yourself. And after weeks of saying the truth's going to come out, after I take the stand, you ran like a scolded dog. You turned coward. And the question I have for you is why? If you're innocent of this, why didn't you defend yourself? The fact is, Giuliani, you're not innocent at all. You're guilty. Evidence has proven it, and now you're going to pay the price. And despite your statements you're going to appeal this, what do you think you're going to be able to win on that? You didn't defend yourself in court. The evidence, you didn't just try to dispute any of the evidence. Hell, your own attorney called you a flat earther in court. For those of you who don't know who the flat earthers are, they're people who reject all kinds of scientific evidence proving scientific fact. Saying a flat earther, of course, referring to people who said that the earth was flat even after Columbus proved that it was round. Do yourself a favor, Giuliani. Take whatever money you got from that dinner at Mar-a-Lago that Donald Trump threw you, or whatever kind of assets you've got, your cars, your house, whatever, and save your money to pay these two women. You made their lives hell. And as the old saying goes, karma always comes back to collect. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.